Hey there guys, how you doing? It's Drew here, and today is day number 48 here. Review progress for my Traiex account here. Today is definitely a good day. It's going to be over 0.40 or so, or like close to it. But still, this is crazy, guys. So last night before I went to bed, I had made these posts here in our team group, and just like, this is crazy. Like, my bot's doing really good. I think that we're going to have like a really nice day here. And you can see there the time. This was 2:47 p.m., which was the time when I did yesterday's video. So that's a screenshot from yesterday's video. And then this is at 7:17, like that same day later that night. It had made like almost $10 there of profit, which, you know, the last 24 hours of this video here, because that's a screenshot, it made $10 like that whole yesterday, right, in yesterday's video. So I'm like, oh man, they've got the bot here back on track. And then I did this one here at 8:30 p.m., so an hour after that last screenshot, this one. Okay, and it's up, you know, a couple more bucks there. So it was making like $2 on average per hour from my $5,000 account, which it's only trading on 30%. So that's like pretty freaking good if you think of it that way, just like autopilot, just a couple bucks an hour, which is awesome. And then this here was from when I woke up in the morning at 6:15, and my account was at $103.83 there. So, you know, just overnight as I'm sleeping, just making money. Really good. But look at this. So today when I go to make my video, this was at 6:15 a.m. Right now it's 3 p.m., 3:13 p.m. And my balance is pretty much almost the same as it was this morning here. So if you go and you look at the trade history, okay, and I've seen some people, like, I don't know what it is, but they just don't understand this. Like, they think the bot should just make the same amount constantly all the time. That's impossible. Like, if it has losing trades, like if the market gets a little sticky or something like that, or the candles aren't as big, basically, then it's going to have more losing trades than winning trades. Have more losers than normal is what I should say, okay? So if I was to go here and look at the pages from 6 a.m. this morning and compare them from 6 a.m. to now, and then compare after I made my video yesterday till 6 a.m. this morning, you would see that there'd be a lot of winning trades there, and meaning that like the page starts off at, you know, say this amount, and then this amount here, it's up like $5 from this amount, meaning that there's a lot of winning trades on that page. That's all you have to look at, right? Like, if you start seeing here, like for instance, we'll go to the second page here and we'll look at this. You can see there, this page here was $4 of profit, this page, right? Like, there's the close of the first trade on this page. There's the close of the last trade on this page, and it's made just over $8 of profit there on the page. So if we go to this last page here and we look at it, you can see this one here. Like, look at this. Okay, so this last page here, that's the number there. And then the next page, it's this pretty much the same number. So then you go and you look at this stuff, and you can see the trade it got into after the last trade on that last page. It actually lost $4, and then it gained the $4 back, and then it lost it again here, and then it gained $3, and then now it's gained $1 on that, which puts us back to where that last page was. So basically meaning that, no, the bot's not like stopped trading, or it's not like, I don't know what some people out there are thinking or whatever. All you have to do is come look at your trade history. It's just that it's not as profitable as it was last night, basically. Where if I was to go back here to say page 4 and look at this, right, you can see there 1646, and then 3 pages later it's only made $2, right? That's how trading is. For instance, if it goes and has a loss, the loss looks something like the gain, right? It's not like you're going to look at this and you're going to see a loss of, if for instance on average the profits are $1 or $2, you're not going to look at this and see like a $10 loss, right? The loss is going to look like the gain, or the loss is going to look like break even, and then the loss is actually the fee it's paying, right? That's what most of the losses look at, which ends up being about $1. So that's why you're seeing that the most losses here are about $1, because the bot is actually going and breaking even because it sees like, oh, this isn't going to work out for me, this trade, right? So That's pretty amazing if you think about it, that most trades where it's actually losing money, it's not actually losing money. It's just losing because of the fee it's paying. Okay, so you can think about it that way. That's pretty strong. And then when it has winners, it's making like $4 or so, right? Which is really, really good. Just look at your trade history. You can see everything there. Like if you watch your trade history, you can see exactly what's going on, right? If you go over here to trade and you click on spot and you're logged into your sub account, you can actually see the bot trading. So then you can see, oh, it placed a buy, and then it sells seconds later, minutes later, whatever. And then you can go back over to, I'm in the way, your trade history, and you can actually see that exact order in your trade history, except this trade history, guys, is 100%. So that's why we don't do the calculation here in my videos off the trade history and like go through everything and calculate everything up, is because here you're seeing 100%. You're not seeing the 60-40 split, meaning the company's getting 40% of the profit, you're getting 60% of the profit, right? That is shown over here. And that's why I take this number here to go and do these videos with, okay? And I don't go, I know that there's some people out there, not with Traiex, but with other systems that do that. Like they'll show, even though the company's taking, say, 25% or 60% or whatever, they'll show like, oh, this is how much my trading bot made. But that's true. That's accurate. That's how much it made, but it's not how much the person got, right? Or the worst thing, I actually tested out a system. I bought the trading bot. I put funds in it. I was using it over the last 2 months there. Decided not to promote or anything or continue to use it. I stopped using it. But the owner of that system was really sneaky with the way that he was promoting his trading bot, guys. He was actually going and, for instance, he would show like, oh, look, I have $50,000 in my account that my bot's trading on. Look at how great this is. And then the bot would, it wasn't this kind of bot where it's scalp trading. It was a type of bot where it averages into the market. And then as the market's dropping, it's putting buys in. And then basically when the market goes back up, those buys get filled and then it makes profit. So that way, of course, like the bot could make a lot of profit, but it might not make profit for weeks on end or months on end, or depending like how long the market's coming down. Like for instance, if you're to use a bot like that, get into the market as Bitcoin has hit its top and then it's coming down, you wouldn't make profit for like, that whole cycle, maybe like 4 years or 3 years or something. So it's pretty crazy. And that was really the big thing for me, where I was like, I can't even use this because like I wouldn't feel confident using it, or and then of course I'm not going to sell something I'm not going to use, right? But yeah, how he would project the result for it, guys, like, I remember watching the promotional content for it, thinking like, holy shit, like this thing makes 60% per day profit, or this thing makes 20% per day profit. It's never had a losing trade. Like that was the content that this company was putting out, not Traiex, guys, a different company. And I was thinking like, how could that even be true? And then once you use the bot, you could see like, oh no, it's not really true, right? Of course, yes, every trade is closed, but some of those trades are 4 years old or 3 years old or 2 years old or months old or weeks old type thing, right? Because the bots, it's trading in a spot market. When it buys, and then when the price goes back up above where it has bought, it's sold. So of course it's creating a profit, but that could take 4 years or whatever for it to actually go back up to that price and then sell. So it's kind of crazy. And then also with that bot, and this is how most people promote bots, guys, which is nuts, is they take the percentage that they're saying, like, look at how much my bot made, right? They're taking that percentage from the amount of funds that it's trading off and not the amount of funds they have in their account. Meaning like this, okay? So for instance, my bot is trading on 30% of my account. Imagine the result if I was to go and take this number here and do these daily calculations off this number. I would be saying it's making over like 1%, 2%, 3% per day, because this is not $5,400. This is $1,600. I think overview and transaction history. Yeah, there's the 90 I added to my account yesterday. So yeah, I should have just done it in video, and then this wouldn't be so complicated for people. But you're going to see me do a lot of math here to actually figure out my percentage today, which might look a little crazy, but that's just what I got to do, right? Okay, so we actually don't need this number. We need this number here, which will just refresh the page. I copied it though, just in case it's in a trade, and then I'll actually use that number. Okay, so I think it didn't change. Anyways, we'll take that, and then we'll go open up a new tab. Actually, we could use the grok here. I got to delete all this because I was figuring this out before I did my stuff. So we'll use a new grok page, and we'll say, what is this number minus what's in yesterday's video? 8446. 84.46. I'm running out of time. I'm not gonna have time to go to the gym today. That sucks. 21. So that's how much it made today. 21.32. Okay, so I just gotta remember that. I'll just put that over here. 21.32, and then I take this number. So 5493. But first I gotta get the command. Okay. 54. Oh no, that would go here. 54 point, or what am I doing? 93 point, what was it? 23. Point 23. And then I get this. So I take this minus this, and that would be that number there. And that's the exact math. So this here minus this equals this. Okay, so that's the number that I need to put over here to give me the proper amount, right? Is this goes here, and then that's the proper amount, which is the exact profit there. So 0.39% today, which is that's pretty good, right? Because that's 100% my profit, end of things there. Okay, so 0.39% today. And here's some update that they did here, guys, here now. So you can actually turn your bot on and off, which, you know, the whole purpose of doing this is to make money. So you probably never want to turn it off there, right? Because if we go over here to transaction history, you can see like how much you're making. Like I'm making 18% there. There's yesterday's was $6. Yesterday's profit, I think for everyone, was like pretty damn low. Mine was like super low, 0.20 something, or I think it was actually 0.20. For this, I know with a lot of systems out there, guys, or like, you know, traditional investing, if you were to make 0.20% in a day, that'd be like pretty amazing. But for this, that's like really, really low, right? But you can see here the profits that come in from the 20 bots that I've sold. I get 20 little payments there, guys. Like this one here is $1.12. Maybe that person has $10,000 in their trading account, right? This one here is just 24 cents. Maybe that person has, I don't know, $1,000. I'm guessing that's probably a 500, or that's probably $100 account that the bot is trading on, and it made 6 cents for me. That's my 18% of the company's profits, right? But yeah, you can see that one there is $1.12. So these numbers here, guys, over time, they'll get bigger and bigger and bigger as people's accounts grow, right? Because most people that are using the trading bot, they're compounding. And then maybe they'll do like a withdrawal once a month or something like that. And they'll compound over that month. Or maybe they'll go and they'll pull their profits out. But then, I don't know, a couple times a year, they'll have extra money. They'll put it into the bot to make their account bigger, which if you're promoting, that's going to make you more money in this end of things. Like I know $6 a day seems kind of like, oh, that's like nothing, Drew. Why are you even telling us about this? But it is something. If you see that I only have 20 people that are active under me, you understand they all have small accounts. Like my account's probably big compared to theirs, $5,000. There are definitely some people under me with bigger accounts than mine, but the average person under me probably has $1,000 to $1,500 in their account, and there's a bunch of them that are at $500, and still I'm making $6 a day. So now think of this: if I keep on promoting, and in a year from now I have say 100 bots that I've sold. So I have 100 active people under me, and they've all built their accounts up over those 12 months. And a lot of people are at 10,000. There's some people at 25,000 that their bot is trading on. There's hardly anybody that has $500 or $100 in their account or whatever. This here is probably going to be like $50 to $100 a day, right? Which that's pretty good. It's 7 days a week, and actually like 700 USDT a week in commissions. It could turn out something like that. So that's pretty exciting, guys. And that's kind of, for me, I kind of think like if I just focus on this and I focus on the promotion end of things, I think if I really focus on that, I think I'll make more money from this end of things than the actual profits from the trading bot. Even if I was to have, say, $50,000 in my account, like when I think about it, I'm like, if I had, say, 300 bots under me that I've sold, right? Like 300 people have bought the bot off me, and on average, each of those people have $1,000 to $10,000 in their account. Like it would make me hundreds and hundreds of dollars per day just from that 18% profit from the company split, right? Okay, so that's kind of my thinking behind this. And yeah, that's why you see me pumping out these videos every single day to build my team there in Traiex, right? So that's it for me. And I'll see you guys in another video here shortly, which will be, of course, tomorrow.